Just yesterday, let's have another shot of that. Get a closer look. Two asses? Oh no, it's their heads. How do you tell them from asses? Yesterday, the papers featured 100 pictures of Hillary and her husband. What's his name?
Bill.
Who?
Bill?
Phil?
Bill.
Oh yeah, Bill, I remember him. Together in the last 10 years, 11, $1 million. They'd taken in $109 million. Big story. I wonder if they were expected to return any of that in some way to the people they'd taken it from. Oh no, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. No.
That says
okay, next. Nobody for president. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will speak the truth. Nobody goes to the root. Nobody can make you feel. Nobody will make you real. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. Nobody will house the houseless. Nobody will rouse the rouseless. Nobody turns sword to plowshare. See to it that all get our share. Wavy. Nobody will not tax you. Get your bosses not to ax you. You know, the 50,000 people lost their jobs last month. I don't think it's a record, but I think they're going for the record. Nobody will tote your load. Nobody deserves your vote. Okay, next.
Book of Proverbs according to Tuli. You can't fool all of the people all of the time, he says. And she says, most of the people, most of the time is enough.
Okay, next. Nobody will clean the water. Nobody will fresh the air. Nobody will spend a quarter to assure the land stays fair. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody so wise of heart. Nobody doth never fart. Nobody was blessed with grace to keep us peasants in our place. Okay, next. Is America a fraud? I will always cherish the original misconceptions I had about you. Okay, next.
What is this?
Okay, next. Whoa, can you read this? It's, let me tell you who it is. Yeah, it's Patrick Henry and the House of Burgesses, I guess they were called, before the Revolution, the American Revolution, so-called, which was basically a revolution of the American ruling class against the British ruling class, Native Americans, because America was governed by these, what they called the Kingsmen. It was pure mercantilism, as it was called. They got raw materials from America and they sent them back goods and taxes. That's what they sent them back. So, can you read this? This is Patrick Henry. And at the bottom, what the hell is that? Why, it's a bunch of slaves going to build our capital. Whoa. Well, that's fitting because the father of our country owned George Washington, remember him? The great liberator? He owned 216 slaves. And Jefferson, the great Democrat, he only owned about 100 slaves. Okay, next. I left out something about Patrick Henry, our great patriot, who give me liberty or give me death. When he said that, he owned 15 slaves. Now, what's a mere 15 slaves among friends? And this tells you what these people are doing. Can you read it?
Let's see. It says, these blacks are on their way to a slave market. They are in chains so they can't escape.
Well, it's convenient that they had chains. And in the back you see these beginnings of the Capitol.
That's the White House.
On the blissful side of our nation's unfinished capital, let us all humbly sing, oh, say does that star-spangled banner still rave o'er the bands of our wage slaves and the mansions of our knaves. Okay, next. Nobody plans no disruption on the highway to corruption. And nobody should have the power to destroy us all in about a half an hour. Brave new war. Well, the U.S. has to share that possibility with about a dozen, no, 10, 5, 7, who knows. Israel, you know, our allies have it too, so it's okay. Every 4 years in this nation, butcher, lawyer, cop, or baker, fools no matter what their station, get to pick their own dictator, a dick faker. And we all are free to choose him from whatever wing we're free, right or left of the same party. The same party. The same party. Sleaze party of property. The Republicrats. The Democrats. Okay, next. Nobody holds the rod of God over you, you poor dumb sod. Chug your beers, sip your toddy. Go on out and vote for nobody and vote early and vote often. Because more elections are decided between sundown and sunup than between sunup and sundown, said Will Rogers. What a smart Native American. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will tell you straight. When you vote, you abdicate. You think all you do, you put a little lever, and all you have to do, that's the rest of, that's your contribution to society? Couldn't be a trick, could it? Find the ways to take your power at home, at school, factory, our power. I don't know about schools. I think American schools, they have a long history. Just one more minute? Oh my God. American schools create a lot of American idiots. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, nobody will set you free. Tweedledee and Tweedledum in your own acts, that's your liberty. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Too much power in one person that can destroy the universe, the human universe, America. So, next. $300 million people, too many in one place. Let's have smaller, intimate communities. That's what we need. We don't need 300 million soldiers. Steve Ben Israel recently found this, and we now both believe this, the first use of the immortal phrase, "Nobody for president." And we're going to sing it. I'm going to sing it. Nobody for president. We don't need a king. All his powers should be ours. Let the people do their thing. And this was sung by Mel Most, an IWW Wobbly member, in 1972. I brought it down to date, as we say, and I'm going to do the next two new verses. When will that happen? Heaven only knows. Liars fool us, idiots rule us, and sweet time is on the wing. Bum, bum, bum. Down, you old Democrats. Outroot Republicrats. Rise, miraculous creed. Revelation. Revolution, cast your peaceful, loving seeds. Folks, you've seen the movie, now the hit song. Nobody for president. That's a phrase of America's greatest clown, Hugh Romney. And in an interlocution with B.B. King, who called him Wavy Gravy, he took that name. When he was a young kid, his parents knew Albert Einstein, and one day Albert Einstein held his little hand and walked with the future Wavy Gravy around the block. Another thing I remember him for was at the Woodstock Festival, he was in charge of letting people into the backstage, and they needed a password. What password did he choose? The two words, "I forgot," so that when you were asked your password and you said, "I forgot," you get to go backstage. Now, I set this to the tune of "Wintergreen for President" from Of the I Sing by Ira and George Gershwin in 1931. Join in whenever you feel like for the chorus. Nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will speak the truth. Nobody goes to the root. Nobody can make you feel. Nobody will make you real. Nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will house the houseless. Nobody will rouse the rouseless. Nobody turns sword to plowshare. See to it that all get our share. Ah, nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will not tax you. Get the bosses not to ax you. Nobody will tote your load, so nobody deserves your vote. Nobody for president, ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will clean the water. Nobody will fresh the air. Nobody will spend a quarter to assure the land stays fair. Nobody for president. Nobody. so wise of heart, nobody doth never fart. Nobody was blessed with grace to keep us peasants in our place. Nobody plans no disruption on the highway to corruption. Nobody should have the power to destroy us all about half an hour. So let's see, how many nuclear states are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of them, the president, the leader of each of those states, it's probably 10 men or less. France, let's see, England, France, Britain, US, Pakistan, India, Israel. The heads of those states, each one has the power to wipe out the human race because he can give orders that idiots have been trained to obey. They do whatever they're told. That's how when you join the army, that's the first thing you learn, do what you're told. Nobody for president, da-da-da-da-da-da. Every 4 years in this nation, butcher, lawyer, cop, or baker, fools, no matter what their station, get to pick their own dictator. A dictator. And we all are free to choose him from whatever wing we're free, right or left, of the same party. Sleaze party of property. Republicrats, Democrats, nobody for president. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. No one holds the rod of God over you, you poor dumb sod. Chug your beer and sip your toddy. Stumble out and vote for nobody, and vote early, and vote often. Nobody will tell you straight. When you vote, you abdicate. Find the ways to take your power at home, at school, factory. Our power. Schools, I don't know. Have they created a nation of idiots? Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Nobody will set you free. Tweedledum. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Then there's Tweedledee and Tweedle and Dumb. Tweedle. In your own acts, that's where your liberty is. The country is 300 million people. It's too large. We need to live in small, intimate communities, not larger than a few hundred each. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. How are we going to do this? Now, you know, I really haven't solved that part of the problem. Got any ideas? Start thinking, baby. Because there's going to be a hot time in the old world tonight.
With your, like, see-through stocking.
Doggy.
Never mind.
Give me a kiss.
You can use preparation H to take wrinkles out. You know?
Yes,
Yes, they said Melanie Griffith did that for a movie.
that's correct.
Well, someone told her to do it. I don't know if it was her choice, but...
Hello,
Hi.
Tuli Kupferberg.
Where? I can't believe that. I just sang this song, but it was 4 years ago on the show. We do it every 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, it's our presidential anthem, and Nobody for President it's called, and I think Wavy Gravy invented that phrase and actually started. Nobody's been on the ballot on several places.
Exactly.
And the melody I stole from Of Thee I Sing. They sort of a very silly musical comedy of 1931 written by George Kaufman that has a good song by George and Ira Gershwin, Of Thee I Sing. But anyway, this is Nobody for President. You'll all remember it, I think. Maybe we can show the words. They're sort of, you might not, they're hard to understand, right? You can join in on the chorus if you would, if you want to. So we'll get
Even
right
me?
to it. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Nobody for president, da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president, da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will speak the truth. Nobody goes to the root. Nobody can make you feel. Nobody will make you real. Nobody for president, da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president, da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will house the houseless. Nobody will rouse the rouseless. Nobody turns sword to plowshare. See to it that all get our share. Nobody will not tax you. Get the bosses not to ax you. Nobody will tote your load. Nobody deserves your vote. Now this we only do 2 lines. Nobody for president. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody will clean the water. Nobody will fresh the air. Nobody will spend a quarter to assess the land, to assure the land stays fair. Nobody so wise of heart. Nobody doth never fought. Nobody was blessed with grace to keep us peasants in our place. Nobody plans no disruption on the highway to corruption, and nobody should have the power to destroy us all in about half an hour. Now another half course. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da. Now this is very important. Listen. Every 4 years in this nation, butcher, lawyer, cop, or baker, fools no matter what their station, get to pick their own dictator.
All right.
And we all are free to choose him. From whatever wing we're free, right or left of the same party. Sleaze party of property. Them damn Republicrats. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da. No one holds the rod of God over you, you poor dumb sod. Chug your beer and sip your toddy. Stumble out of vote for nobody. Yeah! Vote early and vote often.
Yay!
Nobody will tell you straight. When you vote, you abdicate. Find the ways to take your power at home, school, factory, our power. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, nobody'll set you free. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, in your own acts, your liberty. Okay, everybody, now this is your last chance. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Nobody for president. Da-da-da-da-da. Everybody's going to be present when we do.
Let's see. So let's close on this code. I don't know when we'll get back to the presidents again. But
All of them.
what?
Well, impeach the president, generic.
Yeah, generic.
Okay.
Nobody should have the power that a president of America has. He can destroy the human race. No one should have the power over the atomic energy, atomic weapons, including all the Israelis and the Pakistanis and the Chinese and the French and the English and whoever else the hell has got them. No one should have that power. What do you say out there?
I don't think they should exist. I think that you have to wipe out the thinking that goes behind the creation of them.
America is the only one who's really used who decided to save lives by killing a few 100,000 Japanese. They did that for us, you know.
Yeah.
To save our lives. save American lives. So, how much is how many foreigners are worth one dead American? I don't know. What's the use of talking like that? That's being, if there is a God, please impeach all the presidents. No, we have to get rid of the system. It doesn't work.
You seem to want to say abolish the office.
It gives power to people that no one should have that much power.
Abolish
it's not democratic. That's just a myth. And here the U.S. is. We bring democracy. Democracy. D-E-M-O-C-K-R-I-C. Oh yeah. Hi folks. Have you ever been to the world's biggest liar competition? It's an annual competition somewhere in the UK, in Wales, near Wales I think. There are two rivers in Wales. And people come from all over the world to compete. And I bet they get a lot of people from the United States of America. This is called My Old President Lied Over the Ocean. It's to My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. You all know that song. It's a UK folk song, I think a Scottish folk song. My old president lied over the ocean. Hope you can read this. My old president, join in, lied over the sea. My dance will be a good red dance. Please don't bring back my old prez to me. Don't bring back, oh please don't bring back my old prez to me. God, no. Oh please God, no. 'Tis him I never again wish to see. Now, my new prez has caused a commotion. But our new prez is slick as can be. He slid in on a sea of devotion. Hey, I wonder what his new lies will be.